Hello fellow modelers and styling fanatics, welcome back to my channel. I hope that everyone is doing fine and enjoys the hobby. Concrete Bunker is back again today with another one of its notorious episodes. On today's episode, me and Past George, we both finalize the look of our main protagonist, the Bren carrier, aka the British Universal Carrier MKII from Tamiya in 1 to 35th scale and kit number 35 to 49. Yes, I remembered it this time. So, a brief intro. Me and Past George decided to do all the work preemptively, do all the detail painting of the Pioneer tools and all the necessary final stuff that were missing from the vehicle off camera. I have prepared everything, and I had the crazy idea to do an even liver build. So I wanted to film everything in one long clip, and this is what I have done until one point where everything was collapsing due to my mistake. But I persevered, and sorry guys, my little baby girl needed some help. So, as I've said, I persevered, and I have managed to put together the Bren carrier. So, without further ado, you guys all know the drill. Grab yourselves a seat, make yourselves comfortable, crack the mandatory cold one or a hot brew, depending where you are in the world and what time it is right now. And let's see what me and Past George have prepared for you in this episode. Well guys, welcome back. Looks like it is time for part number 5 of our British Universal Carrier MK2, or else the Bren carrier. So, I'll be honest with you guys, I was a busy bee and I have done some stuff off camera. I didn't wanna bore you, describing unnecessary steps, so I kinda plowed through, and what I did was to paint every Pioneer tool and accessory that I would need to assemble the Bren carrier. Just for shits and giggles, I'm gonna tell you that only for tools and accessories, together with the figures, detail painting and stuff, I have used all these paints. I counted them and they are 25, if I am not mistaken. 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 24, 22, 24, 25. Yeah, 25. Plus the washes and some other stuff. In general, it is kinda funny when you realize how many different paints you need in order to detail paint something, and something not so colorful. Okay. Jokes aside, as I have said, I have detail painted everything that I am going to use for the Bren carrier, and I have them laying around over there on my bench. Now let me clean the area over here, and I am going to show you my little porcupine, and I called it porcupine for a good reason that you are going to see right now. Everything, its nickname, it is justified. I also wanna warn you guys that this is going to be a huge clip. Probably that's my intention. I'm gonna plow through and go full live build right now, and I'm not gonna do separate clips. That's my intention for the time being. Anyway, so here is my little porcupine of sub-assemblies, Pioneer tools, and all the stuff needed in general to do the final assembly of the Bren carrier. So, what I am going to do right now, I am gonna put this aside, grab the Bren carrier and its armored panels, and we are slowly gonna start the assembly. Let's zoom in a little bit. Yeah, I think that's fine. And let's start, completely erasing steps from the instructions. So, part number 1, complete from almost day 1. Step number 2, yep, complete. Step number 3, complete as well. Number 4 is complete. Number 5 now, this one I have done it on camera. You can see I have placed all the green stuff, all the green highlighted stuff on the rear panel, and I am going to show you right now how it looks. Here it is, all the Pioneer tools painted and weathered and placed on the rear panel. This one I have done it on camera mainly because it was a little bit fiddly, since I have chosen to place the towing point. So I have placed everything underneath the towing point, and it was nothing for you guys to see. So what else do we need from step number 5? What else do we need to attach? So we need to attach the rear panel, this stowage bag, and this step. This is the helping step for the crew to climb onto the vehicle. So let's start from that. Okay, sacrificial jar. I need to find my super glue. Yeah, I have it laid somewhere around here. Somewhere, who knows where. Let's see. I already warned you guys that this is going to be a long one, so I don't worry about it a lot. Okay, found it. And let's start gluing some parts. Okay, I will also need to grab a glue applicator, a makeshift one. Yeah, a piece of bamboo skewer will do the job. Yeah. And let's see. So this is supposed to be placed somewhere here, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, exactly. So let's start applying glue and hope for the best. I always think about it, think about hoping of the best while I do final assemblies on my builds. In general, I don't like super glue that much. Most of the guys believe that it has a strong bond, but nothing better than extra thin for me, like that. Yep. I wanna believe that we are okay. So this one is ready, and we also need this little stowage bag. Little stowage bag with a camo net inside. This is gonna get placed over here. Yeah, okay. I don't know why I decided to do all the final assembly on camera in a single clip, but I am going to stick with my plan. There won't be any editing to save me, probably. Okay, of course, and I am going to do some editing. Yeah. No. Come on. Now it looks like it is in the middle. Okay. I kinda failed with my first attachment. Yeah. Now we're good. Okay. And now we need to attach the side steps. That's how I am going to call them. Now where do I have them? It's one over here, and the other one is, where is the other one? Okay. Here. Pre-painted and weathered as well. Now normally I could attach the side armor panels over here, but my photo, the photo of the vehicle that I wanna depict, does not has them, so I am only going to attach these ones which are included, which are a part of the vehicle that I am trying to replicate. Blue tack is persistent, but I like it a lot when I need to hold parts. But it is kinda pain to remove it, to completely remove it. Necessary evil. As I like to call it. Necessary evil is a saying that we have over here in Greece. Describes a bad situation that it is necessary to happen in order, for you to have a successful outcome. Fun fact. So, let's keep going. I need a little bit more glue. I can never have enough super glue sometimes. And I need the step. like so. Yeah, I suppose like so. Let's repeat the process from the other side. Now I suppose that with all the work that I have done off camera, we're gonna be 99% ready. You know, the vehicle is gonna be 99% ready. The last step that I will need to do is to apply a dark coat, you know, a matte varnish coat. Yep, that's the step from the other side. I will also need to attach the radio over here. The radio is here, detail painted. I have found a photo of a World War II British radio on the internet, and I can tell you that this is 97% accurate. You know, there are some few minor issues with this thing, but as I've said, they are minor. I just googled the picture of a World War II radio in order for me to see what colors I will need to detail paint it, you know, to get some reference. Me and my excessive blue tack application. Okay. Now I suppose that this amount of glue is enough. There is a groove over there, corresponds with the groove over here. Come on. Yeah, with a little bit of persuasion, and there it goes. Nobody will be able to see my detail paint again. My detail painting again, but I know that it is over there, and it is detail painted, and I feel better. My obsessive compulsive disorder feels better now. So with this done, we can mark the end of step number 5. Okay, let's see what step number 6, what awaits us on step number 6. Ooh, step number 6 is a busy one. Okay, we have already applied this one. On to step number 5, and now we will need to apply the mounts for the Bren machine gun, mount for the antenna, the side view mirror, spare guns, and this tarp. Okay, so let's start from the MG mounts, because they are smaller parts. Here they are, and I will need to, and yeah, I will start with them first. While I am filming it, this one, I am thinking about something to talk about, you know, to entertain you guys, but I don't know, nothing comes to my mind. I am overthinking it always. I don't know, guys, you tell me your opinions. Do you need me to talk to myself while I assemble stuff, or do I shut up and just describe the assembly? So easy stuff first. The antenna mount will go over here where that square indentation is. Replenish the super glue. Try not to glue your tweezers in your part. Step number 2. Step number 3, attach the part. Okay. Now, this one. Now, these two may look identical, but they are not, so you guys be careful. Here is the difference between them. This one is shaped like this in the bottom, as you can see, and the other one is a 90-degree angle. So 90-degree angle will go towards the back, towards the rear of the vehicle. The other one will go towards the front of the vehicle, over here. So once again, grab some glue with your part, only with your part. That's over here. Yep, don't destroy the part. That would be a good start. And the other mount will go over here, exactly where the point of my tweezer is. Same procedure. Less anxiety. Yeah, that's why I don't like super glue. Sometimes the part is instantly glued and you cannot, you cannot tweak it, fiddle with it, do the final adjustments. You have to be boom precise. Come on. No, of course not. Never glued in place. Will you do me the favor now? Yeah, thank you. Okay, so we now need, let's start from the big tarp. And to be honest with you guys, I am really proud of what I have achieved over here, you know, of that painting that I have achieved in this tarp. I know that it doesn't look so, you know, unique, but it kinda looks excellent in my eyes. I had to share that. Okay, so this goes on top of this, like so. You know what, I am gonna go berserk with a super glue. Now, where did I place the tube? Over here. Oh, come on. Okay. Yeah, I have made a boo-boo. I have made a mistake. Why is that? Yeah, I know exactly why this happens. Okay. I haven't made a mistake, but anyway. Oh, come on. I know that you guys believe that I am a little bit excessive with my super glue application, but I am not. The tip is mostly clogged, and to be honest with you guys, I am too lazy to unclog it right now. Okay, looks good to me. Is it secure though? No, it is not secure. Doesn't want to glue in place because it does not attach. It does not has connection points with the surface. I will give it some connection points right now. Third time is the charm. And there we have it. Yeah. Okay, now we have to apply the Enfield rifles. Okay. 1, 2. Closer look. And let's hope for the best. One. over 2. Exactly like a glove. Okay, and now we have to attach the spare Bren machine gun over here. So here it is, painted in all its glory. And it will get attached over here as a spare machine gun. That's what the instructions say. Unfortunately, I cannot see if they have a spare machine gun in the photo, in my reference photo. And last but not least will be the side mirror, this little thing. Okay, I'm gonna place a bet that I will knock it at least 7 times until the end of this video. Gentlemen, place your bets. Yeah. Okay, I already knocked the machine gun. Looks pretty firm, but I have faith in my capabilities to knock delicate parts of a build. Let me get it closer to my eyes, guys. Sorry for a moment. I will need to get in there. Will you stay there? Yep. Yep. And with that done, I think that we have also completed step number 6. Here is how it looks. So far, so good. So, let's erase. So, this one, those two, this, and that one are done. And we move on to step number 7. So on step number 7 we have the spare wheel holding bracket, and the steering wheel. Now I'm gonna leave the steering wheel until the end because I will need to attach the driver first. But let's attach the spare wheel onto this panel. So the bracket is over here. Yeah, it won't focus, guys, sorry, but you will have a closer look whenever I attach it on the part in a few moments. Spare wheel is over here, and let's see how I'm going to approach this. So let's press fit. Okay, good enough. Glue application now over here. And over here. Okay. Clicked in place. I know you didn't heard it, but it did. I felt it in my hand. Come on. I cannot see the lower part. Moment gaze as always. Closer to my eyes. Things like that need to happen. Things like that need to happen. I need to bring it closer to my eyes, guys, sorry. And I will need to enlarge this hole a little bit. Let me see where I have my sanding, my file, you know. Looks like paint, primer and varnish have closed the hole a bit. Closed the gap at least. Okay. Second try. Yeah, that's better. Okay. Now this includes step number 7 over here. So on step number 8 we have the figures. Let me give you a closer look of those 3 guys. Give me a moment. Let's flip the page over here. Okay. Here they are coming. Boom, here they are. So you will possibly not be able to see them clearly, and I will include some photos. It's some photos, a photo of everyone. Let's try to make a white background so you will be able to see them better. Let me help my camera focus. Come on. Okay. This is our radio operator guy. I would add a wire to him, but we won't be able to spot anything when I will attach him in place. Let me show you. This guy will sit over here for the rest of the eternity. so you won't be able to spot a lot, so why bother, to be honest with you guys. Now that since I have removed him from his safe and secure painting place, let's attach him on his permanent residence for the eternity. Okay, my friend, you're gonna stay here and you are responsible for the communications. So next guy is our MG gunner, or the co-driver, co-pilot, passenger, anyway, however you wanna name him. Here is how he looks. Focus for me. Yep. I am relatively happy with the looks of him, and I have used a new tool in order to paint those figures that I am gonna talk about it in a few seconds. Now this guy will need to look at the rear. You know, he needs to point his MG at the rear, because my intention is to this one to be the leading Bren carrier, then the POWs, prisoners of war, and then another Bren carrier. So this guy is going to be responsible for any prisoner that would try to escape. That's what I believe. So I will place him over here like so, but in order to place him like so, I will need to place some stuff in order for him not to levitate in position. So he will have to wait over here at the side of my bench together with the armored panel. And now, last but not least, box again, is our driver, the guy who operates the Bren carrier. So this guy together with a pistol holster will go to the front of the vehicle. When I say front of the vehicle, I am talking about this place. Let's attach the pistol, the pistol with a holster on top of the passenger seat. Like so. This guy wants to have a pistol nearby. You never know what happens. Better safe than sorry. And now I will also need the steering wheel. Steering wheel is over here. And I will also need this panel and that panel. Moment of truth, guys. This is one of the crucial moments that we are going to realize if all this hard work pays off, you know, mainly because Now we are going to click the panels together. Okay, this one needs to go here, and this panel with a spare wheel will go over here somewhere. Not over there somewhere, over there exactly. Somewhere. Me and my descriptions. Okay. Wish me luck, guys. There we go. I don't need luck. I have everything planned since the beginning. Of course, it needs some persuasion, you know. Okay. And this one will go. Come on. Over here, but okay. While doing the final assembly of camera, everything went wonderful. Now everything needs to fight me. Yeah, that's it. God damn. Me and my crazy ideas. And I am talking about okay. Let's try that again. And let's not forget the steering wheel. Oh my god, this thing is falling apart on me. Give me a moment, guys, I'm gonna fight it off camera and I am going to be back. Nailed it. Here, this guys, I did a mistake. most of you guys that I have already built this thing, you know that I have did an obvious mistake. I should probably I had to attach this one first and then the other panel, and then everything clicked in place, as you can see. Okay, we have a small gap over there, but that's nothing of not concern, nothing of not a huge deal, at least. And I haven't knocked off this one. Surprisingly, the mirror is still in place. Please stay there, thank you. And now, what else do we have? Okay, let's see. So step number 9 is quite busy. We have the crew, this crew, we have the driver, we have front cover as it says. And now we need to move on to these two parts, this one and this one, and looks like I forgot to place A11, I think. I am not sure, but I am gonna check this out later. So we need to attach this sub-assembly and that sub-assembly, and I need your attention over here. You see this mount is molded together with this Bren machine gun. Since I took the Bren machine gun, since the Bren machine gun with this guy will be in the rear, the mount will not be used, but the mount would need to be over here. So I did some surgery, if I can find it, yeah, to that mount, and remove the Bren machine gun and opened the holes. So now I have only the mount itself. So we need a water can and the jack block. Water can is over here together with a decal, detail painted and everything. Jack block over here, detail painted and ready to go. So let's attach those as well, and the mount. Okay, let's start with the easy parts, the jack block. Yep. And the water can. Yeah. The easy parts. Oh, come on, why don't you want to go in place? Oh look guys, surprise, I almost knocked the mirror off the vehicle. Don't tell me that I have clogged the hole with paints. Yeah, that's what I did. Give me a moment, guys. And I am back. Placed it over here. Okay, cleaned the hole. Placed it over here. I have also placed the machine gun mount. And what's left for us now? So on to step number 10, we have various equipment. Jerry cans, ammo canisters, ammo pouches, bayonets, canteens, backpacks, etc., etc. The list goes on and on. I have pre-painted them, and all of them are over here. Now I am going to use I am going to, sorry, not to, brain fart over there for a moment. I am going to position them in strategic locations all over the vehicle, and I am also going to position this guy, and I am going to be back to show you exactly how it looks. And we are almost there, guys. As you can see, I have glued everything in place. It is in one piece right now. I cannot believe it. This thing, parts of this thing were littering my workbench for at least 2 months now, if I am not mistaken. I am surprised to see it in one piece in all its glory. A small vehicle that took me quite a lot of time to make, but anyway, I'm really happy. So what I have done, of course, and I have placed some accessories over here: water cans, ammunition boxes, a tarp for this guy to rest his feet on, an ammunition pouch over here, and I also gave the radio operator a water canteen over here, mainly because he probably speaks a lot and he probably needs that. As you can see, I have placed the machine gunner in place. He is gonna hold the future POWs in order. He's gonna keep them in order, and that's it for the time being. The vehicle is 99% ready. What's the 1% left, you may ask? The 1% left to do in this vehicle is to dull coat it, to apply a coat of matte varnish. Why, you may ask? Because we don't want anything shiny in military vehicles. We want everything. We don't want shiny surfaces. Mainly because when you have a shiny surface, you instantly become a target from miles away. It's basically like running in the middle of a field, screaming, "Shoot me, shoot me." Anyway, so mainly we do that because it is more realistic, and the second reason I do it is to... Sorry for the sudden cut, guys. I had to make milk for the young lady. Where was I? So, first reason is to create a matte surface, and second reason is to save all the progress we have done. I mean, to give an extra layer of protection to the weathering step we did. I will handle the model a little bit more, and I don't want it, I don't want the weathering step to rub off. So what I am going to do right now, I am going to take it to my painting station. Sorry, I'm gonna give it a good coat of matte varnish, and I am going to be back. But what's the varnish of my choice, you may ask? The varnish of my choice is what a couple of friends that I trust recommended. It is none other than Winsor and Newton's, Galleria matte varnish. This is the thing that I am going to use, undiluted, straight out of the pot, onto the airbrush and spray the vehicle. And as I've told you, I am back. The vehicle is dull coated, matte varnished, call it however you wanna call it, and this is it in its final glory. This is how it looks. The Galleria varnish worked as intended. As you can see, I have a total matte finish. As I've said, straight out of the pot. I have spray painted it. Spray painted it in the noon. Right now it is night and it is dry to the touch. No silvering from the decals. No, nothing. So it is 100% success if you ask me. Which means that that it is time for me to wrap up this episode. And with all that said and done, we have made it to the end of this episode. On our next episode, we will probably continue our work with the rest of the elements of our market garden diorama project. I hope that you guys found this video helpful and interesting and stick along for the next one. Before I go, I want to thank each and every one of you guys that watched this video. A special thank you to all my subscribers, old and new ones. You guys are the best and you are the reason I keep doing these videos. Now, for the newcomers out there that encounter one of my videos for the first time, welcome guys. I hope that you like what I do. If so, you all know what to do. Leave a like, comment with your thoughts and opinions, share the video if you believe it deserves to be shared, or even consider subscribing for more builds to come your way. Until the next time, fellow modelers and friends, take care and model on. It was that Mofo Damon, signing out.